Hello, back again for another Saturday studio session. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, gotta say, first of all, shout out, just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, super chuffed about that, very exciting. First big milestone in the bag, so yes, thank you all for being here. It means a lot, and I'm glad you're enjoying all the weird bleeps and bloops coming out of this channel. So, let's make some more weird bleeps and bloops this week. This is one of the tracks that we imported off of Note, one of the ambient pieces that came out of my brain when I was on holiday a couple of weeks ago. So we imported it on the last stream but didn't do anything with it. I've had a little bit of a play around with it since the last stream. Not much of a play around, to be honest, just basically structuring or not even structuring really, just making sure like all of the clips are kind of sitting correctly, and because it was a bit wonky when I was importing it off the app, so now it's less wonky, now it's all lined up properly. And yeah, I don't know how much time we're going to spend on this one. We might go back and do some more work on the other one that we started last week as well, because I'm relatively happy with this one sort of as it stands, but I think it needs a little bit of polishing, to be honest. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So I think I'm just going to sort of for starters, just kind of take my time and go through these tracks and make sure that just start from the top. And I think a little bit more EQing is called for on a lot of these tracks. And just see how we go. Oh, also, I should say, earlier stream this week, apologies, not streaming at the normal time slot. But that's because I've got actual life stuff to do this weekend for a change. So yeah, going to meet up with a friend for brunch this afternoon. So yeah, I had to start the stream a little bit early. So yeah, apologies if I caught you off guard, if you're not ready yet, but the VOD will of course be up. Or it's already up if you're watching this on YouTube. So, let's start with this first pad here. Let's maybe move over to here where the additional voices come in. Let's throw another EQ after this reverb and just rein in the highs a little bit. It's a little bit screamy. Alright, let's bring this low pad in. Just very simple intervals. And a little bit of wonkiness, but I'm fine with that, particularly in ambient. A little bit of little humanization to the MIDI is always good. Let's maybe... have we got an EQ on here? Let's just chuck another one. I don't like trying to do everything in one EQ. They're so lightweight. This one we're going to do mid-side and just cut a little bit of the low end out of the mids. Let's just shelf it off, actually. This is just some real ambient noise pops in the background. I think those are fine. This wonky pad... is it that pad? No, I think it's this lead pluck that is basically giving the track like all of its character. Actually, let's turn off those pings for a second. Just listen to all these pads together. Yeah. I think this one's fine, honestly. Don't know that there's much more I want to do there. Okay, and then if we bring in these lead blocks... so loud. Maybe you could back those off a little bit. Start from here. I think it's probably safe to get rid of some of the low end on this channel as well. It's quite wonky, that pluck. No, I feel like it actually wants to be a little bit... It wants to be louder. It's whatever the music wants. It's not what I want. I think maybe we'd just make the threshold, the compressor threshold, a little bit more aggressive. Am I already cutting the... No. I think we can take some of the... Let's put it here. I think we can take some of the low end out of the sides. Oh, what am I doing? This. Yeah, I think we can take a bit of the low end out of the sides on the sub as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm just not... Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that as just like a little building dramatic ambient piece, but I'm really not sure about how to end it, because like I had this other sort of section that I was working on, like basically just... It's very like Boards of Canada, this track. Yeah, I had this other sort of like slight B section that I was working on, but I just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't really feel like the track needed to be longer, but it also feels like it just sort of fizzles the way that it's currently ending. So yeah, I am not sure what to do. Maybe if we just... Yeah, let's... Screw it. Let's go back to this idea for now and see what we see. That bass, that sub is doing a lot of work in this track. Maybe we want to actually alter that bass line a little bit for the next bit. Let's put everything except... Let's group everything except the sub. And just shelf off at 120. And C. It might be unnecessary. Yeah, I think in this instance, I don't think it's really needed for this track. I always do it for, you know, stuff that has like proper kick sub groove going on, but I think because this is just like a synth forward piece, you don't really need that. I feel like you're losing a lot from a couple of channels. Like this channel in particular. But I think we can cut a little bit more of these low mids out. I think maybe in the... Let's go back... Oh, no. Let's go back to the mids here. Cut a little bit of those out as well. Feels a little bit muddy. Yo, Zyorb. Oh, yo! Be kind, make music. Thanks for the follow. Hitting that goal. Amazing. Amazing. How y'all doing? How you doing, Zyorb? Having a good weekend? Tell you what, let's update this follower goal. While we're at it. Alright, new goals. New days, new goals. Thanks, yeah. That's my feeling as well. Always like watching how other people's music brains work. Good. I'm glad, yeah. Good weekend so far on my end as well. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it's a bit early. I'm streaming a bit earlier than normal. These are good morning beats. Very low key. Okay. I think let's grab good old Vital. Let's put you down at the bottom. Nope. MIDI track. See what kind of pads we've got in here. I don't think I've really made any presets. This is all just like, I don't think this is going to be right, but let's see. Actually, that kind of does. This lead pluck layer is already kind of doing something a lot like that. So I think what we really want is, do we have strings in here? Coffee's brewing, birds are chirping. Yeah, brilliant. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, let's swap this out for, so I think we've got, these are the built-in, like, Ableton strings. I think we have, what's that cool sampler? Decent sampler. Let's see. Volitions. I think this is, yeah, Venus Theory. A lot of string noise on that. Let's turn this channel down a little bit. This is a super cool sampler. Also, a free sampler with loads of really good free instrument libraries that cool people like Venus Theory and others make for it. I think you can. I think there's a lot of like paid instrument libraries too. But the free stuff is actually really high quality. Okay. That one is a good starting point. Don't think we need these lows though. Let's call this strings. And I think actually what we want to do is... Oh, hey! Just Joanne, welcome. What's up? Shout out to Philly. I went to uni in Pittsburgh, so you know. I still got time for Philly. Good old PA. How are things in PA? What was I going to do? Put some reverb on it. I think there's reverb. Actually, there is... It's got a lot of reverb built in. Let's see what it sounds like without it. Nice. Actually sounds cleaner without that. Let's put a little... Actually, let's do something fun. Dripping grains. There we go. Just sounds like a wind chime now. I like it though. I like it though. Don't think this is what I'm after. It's cool sound design, but maybe we can stick it in here somewhere. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it. Keep it for now. Let's duplicate this channel. Let's just call this like wind chime question mark. Let's turn that off for now, because what I'm actually thinking in the first instance was just more of like a bit of a string wash, which is probably just actually, let's put it just good old, actually let's use charm verb, because I never really used charm verb. Starting to get hot. Yeah, it is still quite chilly in London, considering it's like mid-May. But yeah, I'm from DC, and God, the East Coast humidity in the summertime is, oh, just miss me. Yeah, living in London. Okay, let's... Ethereal, that's what I'm talking about. I think Exultant Cactus was a good one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just like getting punched in the face. And then like in the opposite direction too, when you go inside, getting that nice blast of air conditioning. Yo, thanks for the follow. Let's turn down the length a bit. Low cut. Turn off the high damping. It's so weird. I don't know. I've never been... I know that Melda makes really, really nice reverbs. Like, they have, like, there's this... They have... I forget what it's called. Like, something like... Improverb or something that is, like, $300 and it's incredible. But I've never been super... I feel like Charmverb just... I don't know. I feel like you can really hear the, like, comb filtering and stuff pretty aggressively. Let's just go back with good old hybrid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. Maybe it's the input. Maybe it's just the actual decent sampler sample. Let's just get something down. Hey, Heaven Hound. How you doing? Good to see you. What are we writing in again? It's something weird. F Lydian. Okay, cool. Let's just throw a... Let's just copy this MIDI in here for starters. Native English speaker, yeah. Yeah. And what's this send? Not bad. Seventh Heaven or Tai Chi? No, I don't know those. Yeah, Ableton's great. I am a big fan of Ableton. I mean, it is nice to just like... I wish I could afford... Whoa, oops, not that. Turn you off. I wish I could afford to like just pay pros to do the the mixing and mastering and stuff. But why does break a leg mean good luck? That's a good question. That is a good question. Okay, now I think I'm not vibing the sample. I think that's what the issue is. Oh, interesting. Reason. Yeah, I came from Reason to Ableton. But I was on Reason way back in the day. What are we gonna do? Screw it. Let's just go back to Vital. And let's go back to maybe this strings section. Let's take off the internal reverb. Okay. I'm still noodling. Why does break a leg mean... I mean, it has something to do, like, it has something to do with acting specifically. I think it's sort of in the way that it's like a bit facetious. Because this is probably totally nonsense, but my recollection is that it has something to do with falling into like the orchestra pit in front of the stage. And so like then it got like sort of flipped around to mean break a leg, meaning like don't do that. Hopefully like to try and stay on the stage. I'm probably completely off base, but it's the best that I can come up with without Googling. BBC Orchestra. I'll have to take a look at that. That's too high. Let's go down an octave. Let's cut even more low end out. Turn that decay down, maybe. Let's try a different algorithm. No, I think we need something even bigger. Let's go back. Let's just grab Supermassive. Okay, that's a bit more like it. And maybe add some distortion, or not distortion, but just some saturation in here. And cut even more of the lows out after saturating. Okay. Let's get a filter. I think that saturation's too much. Yeah, see you. You too. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, and then let's push it a little bit. I think we're going to need a utility to push that. Where is it? There it is. And let's maybe... Actually, what's the scale? Yeah. We got anything on the master? Oh, we we already threw an ozone on here. Is it doing? Oh, it's doing stuff. Okay, let's just turn that maximizer off. I think. Yeah, what's that? E. And, oh, we don't want that additional reverb. Crank it a little bit more. Actually, let's just have it going into the subsection. And then, don't think we need all of that there, but just a little. Okay, and now I think we could do with some vocals.
Go back.
Don't know about this Bonnie and Clyde stuff. I'm not sure if that's actually... Not... So many... Oh, not chops. Definitely not chops. No. God, look at all this cymatics crap. One shots, no. Phrases, words. Okay. Nope. Let's look in... There's like a... Where is it? Instruments? No. Packs. Here we go. There's this one, I think. Let's check in voice box. No? Why does that not want to play? I guess it's just samples. Humphrey. Some of this might work. Let's see if we can find something that's actually in F so we don't have to re-pitch it. F sharp. I mean, we can obviously just re-pitch stuff if we need to, but that's a decent one. So if we just chuck it down here, it'll give us a sampler. And then put it on one shot. Maybe, where do we want to start bringing this in? Maybe around here. Let's just create ourselves a clip here. And we can turn scale off. We can just put it on C3 so it's at its normal tone. But we don't want any of the other pitches. We just want the first pitch. Let's have a little bit of a fade on there. Yeah, cool. Actually, let's resample this. let's just resample this immediately. And maybe with a little bit of reverb on it. And then turn you off. Then let's pitch it down. Oh no, let's turn warping off. And then put it down an octave. No. No. Actually, what I think we will do is get Paul stretch. How did I resample? So if you just put the input on a channel to resampling, and then you arm it to record, then you can just hit record, and it'll capture whatever's playing directly. It's really nice. It's really simple. I love how easy it is to just resample stuff in Ableton. So, I wish with Paul Stretch that you could just load a file directly, but I don't think you can. So I think you have to actually like solo this out. Yeah, solo this and then render it. No dithering. Yo, OG. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Good to see you on Twitch. It's nice. I love how many folks from Mastodon end up coming over and saying, "Hey, on Twitch, it's awesome." It never happened. Never ever happened on Twitter. Twitter is just a black hole that you fire your thoughts into. And then if we put this in here in samples, just call it Paul Stretch Vox. Cool. What a legend. I appreciate it. Okay, now we should be able to actually load it in Paul Stretch. Oh, I actually have to like. It's a bit fiddly. I wish you could just drag. I'm sure I'm just a noob, and there's like a much simpler way to do it. But it feels like overly fiddly trying to get something out of the DAW into Paul Stretch. Okay, let's stretch it just all the way. 1024. No, okay. No. That seems excessive. Hello? Oh, we're not playing the right channel. What is FFT? Don't know what that actually means. Let's crank it up though. And I don't know, frequency shift it maybe a little. Ooh, that's cool. Is this in like cents? So like if we do like minus quick maths minus 250 cents, that's down like 3 semitones. I'm not entirely sure. That sounds cool though. Let's go 250 up. That's very... I bet you're right, Heaven Hound. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. I've been on Ableton for like 7 or 8 years now, I think. Okay, that's cool. Let's render that out. Wait, actually, hang on. Can I drag? No, I can't. Okay. I was going to say, it'd be cool if I could just do it the other way, like drag straight from the waveform into... But no. Let's not render it there. Let's put it in here with the samples too. Okay. Render. Okay, so now it should be waiting for me in my files, in the project files. Yeah. Okay, let's put this in here. Is it not, did it not finish rendering yet? No, it's just like ridiculously quiet. Is there actually a waveform there? Yeah, there is. Crank it 24 dB and you can still barely see the waveform. That's cool though. It's really eerie. But we started with this. Sorry. I love it. Okay, we don't even need that channel anymore. We can get rid of that. Do I ever use my own voice? Yeah, actually, I did on, which track was it? On Somerset. Somerset was the first track. The first track that I used my own voice. Let me just grab it here. Just use sign language. Yeah, on this track. Is this going to be way too loud? If you listen really carefully, there's like little vocal elements in the background of this like middle section. Like that high-pitched thing, that was actually my voice originally. Yeah, that was the first track I ever did that on, and it was really it was I was so stupid, right? Like, because I was just like, oh yo, thanks for the follow, as well, OG, undercover OG. But yeah, it was really like stressful, even though I was just recording like in my own, you know, in my office here in my studio, not in front of anyone. And I was just like, God, why am I so like, I was like like my palms were sweating and I was like, God, I suck at this. Okay, so that's going to be totally wrong now. Let's get a tuner and see if it's actually a tone. Yeah, it's a bit atonal, isn't it? Let's get an EQ and see if there's like an actual fundamental that we can boost. Oh boy. Physical copies. No, so far I haven't done anything But I've been thinking about it, actually doing some like getting some cassettes made of something, because I kind of like, the sort of like old school mixtape concept of, or the mixtape feel of just giving someone a cassette. Yeah, cassettes are having a moment. I think probably because vinyl is having a moment, and vinyl stuff is just way too expensive now. Or, yeah, I mean, vinyl's always been a bit expensive, but because it's so popular now, it's just like the production times are like really, really long now if you want to get something pressed on vinyl, and the cost is like prohibitive, and it's not awesome as far as carbon footprint. So yeah, I've been thinking about if I was going to get something physically done, it would be on cassette, because cassettes are also really fun, and you can get them in like super fun colors too. Yeah, honestly, it's so expensive. Okay, I don't know where we're actually going with this. Let's unwarp it. It's still very quiet in the track. Let's put it, yeah, maybe over here, and then actually let's warp it and just stretch it out more. Gotta remember to hit that mute button. Oh, right on. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good feedback. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I missed your comment, Joanne. I tried using a vocoder on my voice and then auto-panned it. Oh, yeah, fun. That does sound fun. I had to do so much processing on my voice to make it even like remotely palatable to listen to. I was honestly considering almost just like buying Auto-Tune or Melodyne or something to just fix my terrible wobbliness, because I don't really ever practice singing, so I was all over the place pitch wise. We're gonna have to push this more. Oh, thank you. I've always been on the fence. I mean, everyone's on the fence about their own voice, aren't they? Maybe let's push it into the reverb. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I kind of like that. It gives it a little bit more vibe or flavor in that section. Really? That's interesting. My dad was actually on the radio for a long time. So yeah, I do get that from time to time, that I think I seem to have picked up a bit of his radio voice, just genetically or something. Yeah, I think so, Stu. Let's get an EQ on this thing and maybe try and get some of this lower mid muddiness out of here. Yeah, there's this one, and then there's we might switch to it in a minute here. There's another one that I was working on last week that is kind of in a similar vein. And I was thinking about just putting those two out as like an A side and a B side. Okay, let's try and get a little bit more surgical here. Let's just loop like this bit. Yeah, this is like... Oh, excuse me, something in my throat. This is like... What was I gonna say? What I'm doing right here is like the poor man's version of buying Soothe. Because I had a trial of Soothe, and Soothe is great, and I will... When I'm less broke, I will totally buy Soothe, but it is... Yeah. It's like $200 or something, which is... I mean, it's really cool, like, what Soothe does. It's a really good algorithm, but it's a lot for, like, literally just one, like, basically a tool, not even, you know... Not even a synth or anything really fun, just like a mixing and mastering tool, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, see, that's way better if you A/B it. Oh yeah, Skysonics. That's awesome. Skysonics makes great music too. I've been thinking I need to hit them up about maybe doing like a collab or something, because I feel like our styles would be very complementary. Make your own instruments and simpler. Yeah, totally. I love doing that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that is sitting a bit... It's a little less over the top on those harmonics right there. Okay, can we get away with stretching it again? Ooh, we can. Okay, should we just put it over... Let's put it over this whole section, maybe? Is that excessive? Maybe have it come in there. Cool. Okay. Let's take it back to the top and get a little bit more of a sense of where we are. I think, like, basically this... Well, I don't know if I'm happy with the structure yet, to be honest. I think I want to just end it right here. Cut it off right here. But I'm not entirely sure how much I want to let it trail off, because I kind of like the fact that it just builds and then stops. God, I don't... I made a fruit smoothie this morning, and I think there's like a strawberry seed or something like in my throat, and it's like caught like... It's like really tickling the back of my throat. And then the one... So what ended up being that weird Paul Stretch thing, I was initially thinking it would be nice to have just like some vocal... of an ambient like vocal wash over the top of this. Come on, Splice. Okay, Splice is having a fit. Yeah, I mean, I have used loads of open source stuff in the past. Like, I'm sure there are like full-on DAWs that are open source. Really, Splice? Oh my god. What is happening? Okay. I'm sure there are full-on open source DAWs. I haven't messed around with any of them, but I've played with, like, I love open source. Obviously, I mean, being on Mastodon is sort of our bread and butter, isn't it? Splice is not awake. I know, it's too early for Splice. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, just close. Try again. Oh, you know what it is? No, that shouldn't matter. I was gonna say it's because I turned off Dropbox. Maybe Splice is freaking out because it can't find any of the libraries that it uses. But I always like turn off. Oh, really? I'm not logged in? Okay. Splice does not want to play today. So let's see what other vocal stuff we have. Already just on hand. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's like Splice stuff that came from somewhere.
You know.
Okay, I think that one is probably most, but I don't really. Actually, that one's more like it. That one's more like it. Not very user-friendly, but very powerful. Yeah, I mean, I've played with, like, Audacity. That's not really a DAW, but Audacity is really useful for some things. Like, it's the best way to tag wave files or any sort of, like, audio files. No, not that one. This one. Nope. I was right. This one. Yeah, Kashmir Kashmir's pretty good at the sample game, aren't they? Or at the sample pack production game. So this is in C, C sharp, D, G sharp, E, F sharp. I don't even know how music works. Oh, I did it right. I did it right. Okay. LMMS and RDOR DAW. What's that? Let's put it down an octave. Okay, and then let's unwarp it. Okay, we don't need that little run at the end there. And I think maybe let's do it. Yeah, let's actually layer it on top of here, going into the sub. Can we just use the send reverb on it? No, it's not. That's not strong enough. Let's put... What should we put? Maybe let's try space modulator. Still need to cut that back a bit. And put hybrid on it too. Okay, we can cut some of the highs out of that. Let's grab an EQ. On YouTube, it's just, if you're talking to me, that is, yeah, it's just Sakti, I think it's Sakti Sounds on YouTube. But there should be, actually, if you just do, there's the link. Yeah, it is. Let's just put an auto filter after it, because I like. No, actually, let's pitch this up. No. Let's get what is it? What's the Melda has a cool pitch shift, auto pitch? I think it's auto pitch, maybe. Yeah. Keep formants. Or format shifting. Cheers. Yeah. That does not sound good. Turn off keep formants. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think it's the space modulator, actually, that's kind of destroying it. Not sure how I feel about that. Do a collab on Twitch. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay. I think we need a bit more going on here if we're going to make this sound interesting. So let's pitch that up. Oh no, hang on. Let's warp it. Pitch it up. Actually, let's maybe go up. Just, let's go back to its original pitch, maybe. Okay, get rid of auto pitch. Not using that, and we're not using space modulator. Let's just copy this. Let's just copy this processing onto this channel. Actually, no, let's save ourselves some processing power, and just put all of this on a group. Okay, that's a bit better. And then let's maybe add a third voice. Let's actually take this one down another octave. Oh, let's warp it. Spread these ones slightly. Actually, what does it sound like without the EQ? Yeah, it's too much. Too much low end. Alright, let's try a different reverb. Got so many to play with. I don't think we want convolution. Let's just try the kilohertz reverb. It's very basic, but... auto pitching in the chromatic scale. I'm not sure what, like pitching around chromatically. like while a track's rolling kind of thing. Let's turn the size all the way up. It's a decent sounding reverb, honestly. The algorithm. Okay, I feel like I've written this in totally not the key of the track. Okay, let's turn these off. I think this was the original pitch. Oh man, I'm getting all lost here. Is C in the Lydian, F Lydian scale? It is. Okay, fine. Maybe back you up. Start with this one and then build off of it. Let's go up an octave. No, let's keep it warped. Ugh, I'm not feeling it yet. It just sounds too digital. I mean, it's definitely all my fault that it sounds digital, because we've stretched it and mangled it a bunch. I just don't think the kilohertz reverb is big enough. I think we have to go supermassive. Again, let's put something large, 80s space verb. The filter after it. Turn the feedback down a little bit. It just feels like the sample has actually gotten a little bit out of key, like we need to like retune it a little. Yeah, there you go. Like it was like 20 cents sharp or something. Yeah, that definitely sounds better. That's what it was. The whole freaking sample was out of tune. Or slightly out of tune. Yeah, it does. It's starting to sound... doesn't even sound like a voice anymore, really. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out for a second. Take a quick bathroom break, and I think maybe we'll switch to the other track that we were working on last week. All right, we are back. I do like this sort of B section, to be honest. I think we might keep it and maybe just have like a little fade out bit. But we will see. We will return to this one another time because I feel like I'm not doing I'm not doing very much I'm not doing it very much benefit at the moment, I feel like. So let's switch back over to this one. Nice transition. Oh, what? The stinger. Yeah, the little stinger transition between scenes. I know, it's cool, right? That makes me look like I know what I'm doing. All right, let's give this one a go. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is it. These both have like real 80s, like 80s synth vibes in my mind. I think they would be a good A-side, B-side together. Yeah, synthwave it's just so comfy. Like, I can see why why it blew up as a genre so quickly, because it's just such comfortable stuff to listen to. That retro vibe is so, like, reassuring. Where is that? Turn that down a little bit. Good for coding? Yeah, I can totally see that. I feel like that kick actually wants to be a little longer. Yeah, I dig it. It's vibey. Yeah, this is where we stopped. Yeah, that's where we stopped last week. We were just starting to mess with this vital synth. I think it also needs, let's just throw another EQ on it. It also needs a little bit of like fine tuning. Something a little bit overly resonant here. I think that was one of the culprits. You. Where is it? Who is it? Is it you? No. No, where is it? Hang on, let's solo. Let's do this. Oh, it is that one. You're just a bit intense, bro. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Just some surgical EQing. Okay. Actually, I don't think we want the auto filter. I think we can just shelf off a little bit of the highs on that line as well. Something about... So in this section here, it feels like there are too many competing, like... Where's the... Where's the melody line that is conflicting? I think it's that one. Let's just listen to these two. Yeah, something a bit off about that there. Thanks, Stu. Glad you're vibing it. Let's consolidate that whole clip and then start from here. That, I feel like, is late. Maybe we actually need a metronome here for a sec. Oh. Yeah, I forgot I was writing this in 63 BPM. Lol. Can we, like... if we do 16ths or eighths. There we go. Yeah, I think that's actually that's where it wants to be. No, see, it sounds late that time around. Yeah, there we go. And then... Okay, and then I think that pattern just repeats, so we can duplicate that across. Let's turn this off. I do love, it's one of the best features. I can't remember which version of Ableton they added this, but being able to change the sound of the metronome from the like classic, like, no, no. That's like, I hate writing with metronomes in general, but like, it's so nice having it, being able to change it to that little click. It's way less annoying. Yeah. There we go. Actually, let's keep this rolling. Let's loop this out and keep this melody line rolling, so we'll have more of a proper like B section for the second drop, ambient drop. And let's... What are we thinking? What if I just search IDM? Some weird... Maybe something like that? I'm thinking what we need is like... Oh, they've got the whole... Oh, that's definitely Mr. Bill. I recognize that snare drum. Yeah, that's totally him. It's definitely from one of his sample packs. All right, let's actually. I think what we want is more like no, or like a click. Okay, if we start with that, maybe. No, let's do it in, I think do it in audio. Start with, oh, no, click sequence. Oh, is that it? The waveform just looks so weird. Oh, I see it. It's like, okay. Maybe let's grab just this bit of it then. It looks like it's on... Like the transients are fine, but we need to slow it way down. And maybe put it on the offbeat. Maybe you don't actually need it every time. I think we can just use it as like an accent. Yeah, like that. And let's get it. Let's finish writing the like a pattern that sounds interesting first. Then we'll come back and EQ it and mess with it. Turn it down just a little bit. I don't think that's the right sample there. Let's try a different one. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's decent as for starters. Okay, let's just work with this bit for a second. Cool. And then I think if we do the like hysteresis and autopan trick, maybe. Here. See you, Joanne. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your weekend. Totally. Yeah, if you made a sample pack of clicky stuff, I love all that sort of stuff. It's great for these sorts of... I love just glitchy, like, granular stuff for beats. Okay, cool. That's getting a little bit more like it. I think what we want next is just its own reverb, put it on convolution. That's a good question. If you just go on like... If you just go on Splice or something, you could probably just see... I mean, I'm sure that it varies wildly how many samples people put in packs. Like, sometimes... Like, you know, sometimes you can get a pack that's just like 20 kick drums, you know? And sometimes you can get a pack that's like a gigabyte of, you know, just like everything under the sun, from drums to synths to vocal chops and snares and... You know, like, what was it? The Spectra sample pack that I just got from Mr. Bill was like 1.5 gigs of samples or something. Like, but that's like, you don't need to go to that level for every sample pack. Whoa. I feel like it actually sounds, when you put it at 100, it actually sounds like you're in a toilet, like a club toilet. That's cool though. I think we can, I think I like that. Let's, I think maybe cut out, just maybe in the reverb itself, we can cut out some of those lows. That's cool though. That's really cool. Let's get a utility after it and push it a little bit. I like it. I think we do need to grab maybe auto pan. Yeah, that's cool. Don't know if it's just gonna get like, feels like it's getting a little bit lost in the mix, but I like it. Let's just roll with it for now. Toilet. Just call it toilet. And this was what? Yeah, okay. This was the like frozen glitch track that we have here. I think we probably can lose some of the lows on that channel as well. And probably just compress. We haven't got any like glue compression on the kit yet. Unless we put it on here. Did we put glue compression? No. Okay, cool. Let's compress the whole kit a bit. And it's a little bit too much sizzle. Turn you off. There we go. Actually, is that on the channel? No. Oh no, that is, okay, yeah, that is on there. Yeah, too much. It's really easy, I've found, with hats of any sort. Well, hats. These aren't really hats, are they? But you know what I mean. Any sort of these types of like high frequency drum type drum samples, you can really easily get too much 10K, too much in like the 10 to 12K. You can get a lot of build up there if you're not careful. Okay, let's put a multi-band compressor on here too, because I think I just want to... We definitely don't want this stuff. I want to push the mids a bit more. Compress the highs a bit more. turn off low. No, let's just do this. Just cut it like that. Nice. Okay, let's grab another EQ after this. It feels like what that has like all of a sudden added a lot of volume. Yeah, fine. Don't screw it. Let's go without that. It's weird. I find like sometimes EQ8 or just putting, yeah, I don't know if I'd notice it so much with other EQs, but I find sometimes with Ableton's built-in EQ, like just putting it in a channel, even if it's not doing any work necessarily, can just like add a lot of volume. Weirdly, like I don't really know what that's about. I'm sure there's an explanation in the manual if I bothered to take the time to read it. Definitely needs some polishing. Both of these tracks need some polishing, but I'm enjoying both of them. I think, oh man, we've already been going for like an hour and 45. I think we're gonna have to call it here relatively soon because I need to go meet my buddy for brunch. And it just takes ages to get anywhere in London. I don't know about all these clicks here. Maybe let's just get one of them. It's like put one of them right at the start of the clip. Yeah. But I think we did want a little bit of a rise. I think that was what we were thinking originally. A little bit of a rise into... into this distortion lead coming in. What to do? Something weird maybe. What if we... Oh, what is... That has a really long decay. Let's wind that in a bunch. Yeah, that channel needs some EQing as well, but we'll come back to it. What was I thinking? Like a snare. Bear with me here. Let's just put it in here. Some weird kind of... Okay. Do that. And then just put supermassive on that. The mix all the way up. We don't want an echo. We want... Let's try massive. One of the massive ones. Yeah, fine. Something like that. And just resample that. Just make our own white noise for a change. Not use sample pack white noise. I don't think we're gonna need all that tail. That's fine. Turn that off. We can get rid of that channel. And then just have that as a little... into where the distortion lead starts. Turn it down a bunch. Yeah, I like that. Maybe do it into the drums as well. Turn it down just a little bit more. I don't know if we should maybe move this into the drum channel. Let's try it. Might just because we've got a glue compressor on this channel, might just make these little glitch. Yeah, those little glitches sit in together better. Let's turn the kick down a little bit more. Even more. Actually, no, I think it was sitting fine. Just the drums have got more volume from the compressor now. We lost our chain here. Let's put the chain back in, and actually let's get the shorten the sample for the chain. I was liking the sort of like syncopation or polyrhythm of this track last time around, but now it just feels like it's making the whole thing feel a bit more disjointed. So I think that was, what is it? LFO 3? Yeah, because it's dotted. Let's just put it on tempo, right? That's straight. And maybe actually turn it down to eighths. Just make it a little bit more like groovy. Maybe we can do dotted eighths. Okay, but I think then we need it to re-trigger sync. I think sync? Let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's sounding a little bit tighter. I don't think we want that to come back in immediately. Actually, maybe we do, but change it up a bit. Man, the amount of work that reverb is doing on that track. Let's open up. Well, I think we should just come back to this next week, because we kind of got to get on the road. So let's just give it another listen from like here maybe. It's time. My wife's arrived to tell me that it's time to leave. Okay, I think we need to... Yeah, something a bit more staccato. But we will come back. Let's just make this like... channel like bright pink. So I remember that that's where we stopped. And we can come back to it first thing. Maybe next week. Who knows? Maybe we'll be working on a totally different track next week. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, and Lil Louie 15. I just saw your follow. Thanks for getting in there right at the end. See you, Heaven Hound. Thanks everyone for hanging out, for for chatting, keeping it real, and we will see you next week. Same time, same place.